Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Malaika Bowei and I'm so glad you're here with me today. Now today I'd like us to talk about something very critical. A lot of women think it takes only beauty to keep a man. You can be every other crazy thing for as long as you're beautiful, that's alright. I'd like to talk about the 4 kinds of women that men don't like. Number 1, saucy and rude women. Chai! There's a lot of women that when they open their mouth, it's venom that's coming out. You see a lady, she talks anyhow, she's brave, she's uncouth, she's rude. Before you say one, she has said 10. You tell her, she gives it back to you. Ha! You see some ladies, they are very respectful to their pastors, very courteous and respectful to their boss. In fact, when they enter the airplane, they submit to the pilot. When they enter buses, you are nice and gentle with conductor and driver. But once they get home, fire and brimstone, venom, poison coming out from their lips. Even the Bible says, wives, submit to your own husband. The pastor that you're respecting and submitting to is another person's husband. The bus conductor is another person's husband. The driver, the pilot, is another person's husband. When you see your own, you will talk down on him. You will say different crazy things to him. Well done, ma. You will still reap the reward of your labor. Let me even talk to single girls. You see a girl, a guy, maybe one bro in church, walks up to you, talks to you, tells you, oh, he likes you, he wants to go out with you, and blah, blah, blah. Just because you think he's not your level, he's not your standard, you will look at him from up to down, and then you will wash him. You will insult him. Let me tell you something. Men gossip. He will go back to other guys and he will talk. Men talk. Oh. He will tell them how rude you were, how you washed him, how you insulted him. And all of a sudden you will be wondering why men in church, everybody is giving you gap, everybody is giving you space. Even the one you like, you won't want to come near because they are not sure what is going to come out from your mouth when they come around. Let me say something to you. A lot of men are in their building stages. The tall, dark, handsome, rich guys with Mercedes Benz, they're not plenty. Find a man that you can believe in. That man you're neglecting today may yet be wealthy tomorrow. The mosquito you are insulting today may yet be an elephant tomorrow. Be careful the kinds of things you say to people. Just because you feel they are not your standard doesn't mean you should insult the man. You can nicely say no. You can still say no and be nice. Why add insults to it? Number 2, over-independent women. Chai. There are women of these days that feel, look, I don't want a man. I don't need a man. Blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something. Marriage is honorable. Not every woman will get married though. But just in case somewhere in your mind you are deciding you're going to get married sometime in the future, you had better start knowing how to behave like a woman. Even if you're wealthy and as successful as Okonjo Iweala or Chimamanda Adichie, my darling, you can be a lioness outside. You can slay the head of Goliath outside. But once you come into your home, be a woman. Be feminine. Don't come back home like a boss, issuing instructions to your children, to house help, and even your husband, expecting your husband to take your instructions and bow to you just because you're successful outside. And for the single ones, if you want to be a feminist completely. If you say you don't want a man, stay on your own. Don't be here shouting feminists here that you want to get married. You're following other persons, some other frustrated person shouting feminists. Yes, somewhere under you want to get married. My darling, if you have to get married, you will have to submit to your husband. You can't enter a marriage being a feminist. Now, I'm not saying that you should cut your standards short. If you are in the business sector, dominate by all means. If you are in your career, work hard. Dominate by all means. I'm not saying you should shut down your ambitions just because you want to let one man in your office or in a business place to take your place. No. Fight. Get it done. Qualify. But when you're done with all of that, come back home. Drop that one outside. Be a wife. Be feminine. Let your husband be able to take care of you. Let me tell you something. Men love women that they can spend on, no matter how small. Men love women that depend depend on them. I know you have money. For example, you see a wife, because you have money, you go and buy a car. You don't consult your husband, you don't tell him anything. You come and they open the gate, you want to surprise him. Just because you can afford it doesn't mean you should do it without his consent. If you are single and that's how you want to live your life, but for as long as there's somewhere in your mind that you want to get married, you will have to do the right thing. Be a lioness outside, but be a wife inside. Bring down the head of Goliath outside in your career, your business, but please be a cat, be a puppy, be a baby in the house. Men love to take care of women. Men love feminine women. Men love women that they can protect and love and take care of. Two captains cannot steer one ship. Thank you very much, guys, for staying with me. I'm so glad you're here. Please don't forget to share. Share is free now. Share this video, right? Thank you very much. Bye.